Today on Creatively Bambi, guacamole. Have you ever made homemade guacamole? Yes, you can buy it from the store, that's fine. But it's so much better to make it fresh at home, all by yourself, and it's so much easier and healthier too, because there's not all kinds of additives. So you only need a few things. Obviously you need your avocado, that's the base of your guacamole. You're also gonna need fresh lemon, you're gonna need garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Obviously, salt and pepper. You need that for just about everything, right? So this is how it all begins. You got your bowl here and your avocado. What you're gonna do is you're gonna slice your avocado in half just like this. If you've never done this before, just remember there's a giant seed right in the middle and you use that as your guide to slice open your avocado. And then you go like this. Isn't it gorgeous? It almost looks fake, but it's not. That's the real deal. We're gonna do it with, same thing with the next one. All right, you're gonna get your knife, good sharp one. You're gonna poke it in there and it's gonna stop right at that seed, and then just use that as your guide to go around the avocado. All right? The way you know an avocado is ready is it's not too firm and it's not too soft. It'll just give a little bit when you press on it. And you'll learn, if you pick the wrong one, you'll learn what you need to do to change it. All right? See that one's a little bit bruised inside? I'll just scrape that out of there. No big deal. All right? I'm gonna grab a spoon to scrape out the inside of that avocado, and I'm also gonna show you how to get that seed right out of the middle. All right, I got the spoon. Now we're gonna scoop out the avocado, all right? There's different ways you can do this. The way I like to do it when I'm making guacamole is I just leave it whole, just like that. See how easy that is? And pop it right there. Then you have this cute little shell. You could even keep the shell if you wanted to get all crafty and creative. You could keep the shell to actually serve the guacamole, but whatever you want. All right, I'm just gonna set that aside. I'm gonna scoop out this little bit that's bruised there. All right. And then you scrape it out. Same thing. Super easy to do. To get the seed out of the avocado, you just give the avocado a little hit, loosen it up, pops on out. Sometimes they're a little more finicky than others. You never know what you're gonna get, but you might have to work it out of there a little easier. All right, now, here's another little trick. If you're serving your avocado chunky, and this is just for something else, you could just score the avocado like this, like if you want some on the side or on a salad or something like that. You can score it just like that, and you can take it out that way. And then you'll have your chunks of avocado automatically. Isn't that pretty? Avocado is good. It's a really good healthy fat too. You don't want too much of it, but it is good for you. It's plant-based, right? All right, so there's what you got, right? Next, you're gonna squeeze in a little lemon juice. I like to squeeze my lemons with this side up, and that way the seeds kind of fall back into the lemon. What this lemon does is it gives the guacamole that little citrusy tang kind of in the background. Traditionally, limes are used, and I've used limes before. I like it better with lemon, and I've kind of figured that out on accident. One day I didn't have any limes. I thought I'll try a lemon, and it worked perfectly, and I love it, and now that's the way I do it. A lime is fine, you know, but I like the lemon better. Next, you're gonna add a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, pinch of salt, pinch of pepper. Super easy. That's it. You have to add nothing else in there. All right, now here's the part, gets a little messy, but to me, this is the best way to do it. You can use a fork and mash it up. I don't want to do that. I want to use my hands. The reason I like to use my hands is because it makes that avocado get really, really creamy and leaves just enough chunks in there. All right, so we're gonna dig in, and you're just gonna put your hands in there like this, clean hands obviously, and you're just gonna squeeze. It's kind of like a little avocado massage. All right, so you're gonna squeeze and squeeze and squeeze until it gets to a nice consistency. You don't want big giant lumps in there, But what this does is it breaks up the avocado just enough. So you have nice little chunks in there and a whole lot of smoothness. So once I get it all mixed up, just like that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Such a gorgeous green. So you get all this off the hands as much as you can anyway. This is when I need a chip, all right? Slide it along my hands. All right, I'm gonna go wash up and then I'll show you what's next. So we got our guacamole all done. I got my hands all cleaned up again. Now, you can obviously serve your guacamole like this, but I happen to think that one of the things that makes serving food so nice is the presentation. So I'm gonna take that guacamole out of this bowl just because it's a little messy and transfer it to this one. Now at this point, what I would do is I would cover it up with some plastic and let it sit in the refrigerator for like 20, 30 minutes, just to kind of let all those flavors come together. This will last you 1 to 2 days. It will start to turn a little bit brown just because when air hits avocado, it does lose some of its color. That's the difference between fresh guacamole and what you might get prepackaged at a store because they have to add more preservatives to it. This obviously is preservative free, just the way I like it. So that's a done deal. And it's perfect, I'm telling you, it's perfect. If you like a little crunch to yours outside of the obvious corn chip, you can add some onion in there. Some people put fresh garlic in. Some people like tomatoes in there. You want a little heat, throw in a dash of cayenne, maybe put some jalapenos in there on the side. Whatever you want. I like mine simple. I like guacamole to be avocado based, and that's it. So anyway, here we go. It's so perfect. It's so good. You got a little kick in there from that lemon, all the creaminess of that fresh avocado. You gotta try it. You're gonna love it. Serve it, put some salsa on the side, and then have yourself a little heyday. All right, and that's it. Thanks for checking in with me today. We'll see you next time.